Hey, if you guys are tuning in to watch this episode, I'm glad you did because we're going to do a special on how to create some awesome colors. We're going to be shooting on the Red camera, and the Red camera is mostly a cinema camera. Today I'm going to show you how to adjust the RGB curves within the menus of the Red cameras. Now for reference colors, we're going to be using the colors of spring, summer, autumn, winter. After having watched this educational video, you'll not only have an understanding of how to adjust the look of your movie, but also how to create a LUT in the footage and in the colors. I wanted to create something that looks like spring in this scene. Here's what I started out with. I brought up the curves so you can see what I did. I had the blue and green curves raised. Next I raised the Luma, which decreased the contrast levels and increases the amount of bloom. I tried making the blue a little edgier, lowered it into the darks and raised it into the highlights. Needless to say, it probably should have been done the other way. I'll explain in the next video. But as you can see, the red barely dominates the blue in the highlights, which creates a misty, magenta glow around the brighter areas. I also lowered the Luma in the mids, which gave a little more saturation to the yellowish mids. Donuts look different than skin. The difference in tone between strawberry and chocolate is delectable. But I feel like spring is just eluding us. These donuts look a little too cold right now. I got rid of some of the tint by upping the reds to match the blues a little better. This scene I tried to make look like summer. Starting out, it definitely has the harshness of summer, but not quite the colors. I separated a lot of the colors and gradually moved to preserve the inside of the shadows while also removing any green cast. Eventually I get the green cast out by wrapping it around the colors blue and red, which are much less polluting colors when it comes to skin tones. Currently there's a nice blue in the darks, nice reds in the light areas, and a bit of pink to the sky, enunciating the warm and crispy colors and a mild breeze. Keep in mind this footage is not color graded. In this scene, everything looks pink. After playing with the curves for a few minutes, I get them to here, high blue in the highlights and heavy red in the darks, with green tanking underneath. Next, bringing the greens up brought a little more balance to the picture. I also brought the blues down, but kept it strong in the highlights. Adding fill or bounce card would help with skin neutrality. Funny enough, the colors I was aiming for when I did this shot were winter, which meant a softer, hazier bloom in the mist, as well as cold and crisp skin tones. While it is difficult to make a sunny day look like wintertime, I think this could pass for a cold day, though probably isn't as convincing as filming it on a cloudy day. Tune in next for more color work, or follow me on Facebook at JB Camera Productions, or go to my website at www.jbcameraproductions.com.